guys. Oh, I did come though. So oh my God, what the fuck? Get out of here! Oh man. Did you guys like my reaction speed on that? Oh my God. What the? Who are you? Whoa. Yeah. Hi everybody, I'm gonna show my friend Miyuki here Japanese Chimpokomon South Park. Do you know Chimpokomon?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Well, anyway, this is gonna be fun. Let's show her, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3,
Let's
2,
go.
1. Okay, can you push start?
Okay. It is? Okay, let's start.
No, Kenny, these are my spicy hot Louisiana baked chicken tenders. No, Kenny!
Someday I will collect all the Chimpokomon, then I will fight the evil power that will reveal itself once all the Chimpokomon are collected. Oh!
No, Kenny, you can't have these chicken tenders because they are mine and I keep mine to myself.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another inexplicable episode of Chimpokomon.
Hooray!
Hey kids, do you love Chimpokomon?
Yes?
Well, now you can buy your very own. I've got to buy Chimpokomon. I've got to buy it. I've got to buy it. Now you can collect them all. Furry cat,
What?
donkey trunk,
Chimpokomon?
pinhead, shoe, lamb toy. Collect them all and you can become Royal Crown Chimpoko Master.
Royal Crown
Chimpoko
Chimpoko
Master.
Master. Holy
All
shit!
the Chimpokomon are in stores now.
Chimpokomon is super you love toy number one.
Got to buy it, Chimpokomon.
Mom! Mom!
Anyways, we're going to be going on a tour of the alleys here in Shinjuku's Golden Guide, including this street and all these things. I mean, this is such a beautiful walkway, and then you look down this alley and you see tons of shanty-type bars and restaurants. And the best person to help me out with this live stream.
Ah, they found me. Oh no. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids and that dog. Us, how's it going? Yeah. What do you mean I only got 20 seconds to shout this out? How am I going to fit that in? Okay, oh shit, it's rolling? Okay, hey guys, thank you for becoming members by pushing that join button over here on youtube.com/TkyoSam. You get access to the private photo dump part of my Discord, which is pretty badass. All you got to do is push that join button. Why are you waiting? Go over while supplies last. Also, big thank you to everybody who went over on patreon.com/TkyoSam. You guys get special behind-the-scenes footage as well as Japanese lessons and packages from me and a different part of the Discord where you can learn Japanese. Okay, bye. Ah!
Let's get scratching.
Mom! Seriously! This is a toy store, Mom! Now, must go! Toy store!
Eric, calm down.
Seriously! Mom! Must go! Must buy!
What is it, Eric?
Mom, I've only just heard. They're making Chimpokomon dolls, Mom. You can collect them all. You can collect them all, Mother. Quick, we must get to the toy store.
I'm making us some lunch right now, Eric.
But, Mom, I have to get a Chimpokomon doll before everybody else does, because then I'll be cool.
Can't it wait till tomorrow, hun?
But, Mom, I have to get the first one, else people won't think I'm cute.
All right, let's go.
Sweet. Everybody's gonna be so jealous when they see my Chimpokomon.
Toys.
I will.
Eh?
Oh, God damn it! Hey, badass. Hey, dickhole, I guess you saw the commercial, too. Yep, I got Roostor, Lambtron, and Shoe. Well, that's nice, but I'm gonna get a penguin. He's the cutest. God damn it, there's no more penguin!
No
Kenny,
penguin.
penguin is my favorite. That's the last one. Let me have it.
Let me have it.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny, let me yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
cute Chimpokomon.
Honestly, I don't see what they find so amusing about those things. They're so strange. Where are they from?
Well, it's some new big thing from Japan. I tell you, those Japanese really know how to market to kids.
I've got to collect all Chimpokomon. I've got to collect them all so I can become Royal Crown Chimpoko Master. Oh?
Buy all Chimpokomon and you will have happy feelings.
I have to become Royal Crown Chimpoko Master.
Oh my God.
Us?
Okay. Let's stop.
Okay,
Yeah.
so hi Miyuki, how was that?
Wow. なんかずーっといや。Yeah. I know Chimpokomon. What is Chimpokomon? I know. I understand. But なんか、what's he feeling? Now, what's happened?
じゃあなんか日本人としてどんな感覚したんだ？それが見てたら。
その
なんかポケモンと似てるでしょ。
Yes, yes, めっちゃ似てる、similar. But a little bit なんだろう、surprised and shocked. なんか Oh my god, cute character is very weird and なんか Japanese なんだろうな、下品なワードbad word on parade. So yeah, I was surprised and but character is なんか cute. Character is cute, but なんか only naming is なんか
なんちゅうか、日本語の下品を聞くんだけど、外国人たちはその下品がわからないだから、みんなは多分普通にチュポーコンバ
あ、そっか。
気はなんかそれについてどう思う？
なんか日本に来て、なんかいや、Yes, I love Chimpokomon. All Japanese. What? なんか You were perfect.
You know, it's like, the whole point is that back in the day, you could totally drink and drive, and it was totally fine, you know? I meant to do that. I'm not shifted. Anyway, point is that I have a channel called ADV Japan. It's a channel where I'm on my motorcycle. I'm not driving like this, but, you know, I'm basically doing the same thing that I normally do here, where I'm just driving in Tokyo, speaking my mind. So if you haven't checked out that channel yet, you are in for a fucking treat, bro. Yeah, come on. Man, this is I'm not good, you know. This reminds you of that one clip. You remember that clip, right, Jim?
I remember. Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting communist when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
Son of a... Oh, Jim. I guess it just goes to show it's not worth it to drink and drive or something. I don't know. I'm still gonna do it.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, maybe it is.
I mean, give it a shot.
I mean, what's worse, drinking and driving or communism? Yep. Anyway, go check out the channel. It's fun. In this clip, Miyuki, you're gonna see. Well, anyway, I'll ask you later about what you think about this. Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, please enjoy.
Okay. Only enjoy.
Yeah, only enjoy. Please enjoy the Japanese company.
About Japanese company.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the video game gave Kenny a seizure. Ew, this game rules.
すっきり。Oh my god.
Hello.
ここでもチンポコ。
Hello.
Welcome to Chimpokomon Toy Corporation. Please state name.
Red Harris. I own a toy store in America.
Please state purpose.
I want to know what the hell you people are doing with these dolls, talking about bringing down American governments and all.
I am President Hirohito, and this is Mr. Ose.
Peace to meet you.
We understand you have big concern about our fine product.
Well, yes. Do you mind telling me what the hell this is about?
The American government lies to you. Join the fight for Japanese supremacy of the world. More to come.
Well?
That is so strange. I do not know how this could happen. But rest assured, I will make sure it does not happen again.
Well, now, come on. I don't think that quite satisfies my...
You are American?
Yes.
Oh, you must have very big penis.
Excuse me? I was just asking you what you're up to with these toys.
Nothing. We are very simple people with very small penis. Mr. O's penis is especially small.
So small.
We cannot achieve much with so small penis. But you, Americans, wow, penis so big. So big penis.
Well, I guess it is a pretty good size. Minasan, kite, kite. This man has a very big penis. Oh, what an immense penis. Well, it certainly was nice meeting you folk. I just wanted to bring that little malfunction to your attention. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye. Thank you for stopping by with your gargantuan penis. ダメだ。なぜこのチップが外に出たんだ。
わかりません、サーショさん。問題ですね。
責任者を呼べ。
はい、サーショさん。
Okay. Okay, I know.
So what's your what is your feeling? Do you think Japanese companies are like that?
Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, this is good. Yes, その Japanese image, 合ってる。Yes.
What do you think about them saying you are American? You must have a big penis.
Yes.
Japanese very small penis. Why do you think they said that?
なんかそのあれだよね、意味としてはさ、日本人はなんかちっちゃいからちっちゃいビジネスをやるみたいな。なんかどういうこと？なんかアメリカ。
ただ日本は日本の礼儀システムがいつも自分は相手の立場より下話してるみたいな感じだけど、アメリカ人と理解し合うのために、アメリカ人は褒め言葉はチンコについては大好きだから、You American big peanuts だから。
ビッグピーナッツ、そういう意味か。Oh my god, big peanuts なるほど。で自分下げてるね。なんか I am small peanuts そういうことか。なるほどね。下げてたのにそういうことか。なんか確かにどうやってアメリカンジョークをアメリカ人を楽しませるために、日本人は逆に日本人はじゃあ僕らもピーナッツ使えばアメリカ人笑ってもらえるのかなって思うかもしれない。逆に変な日本人がビジネスでOh yeah, you're big peanuts, but me みたいな small peanuts, yeah, shake hands みたいなそんなのはないけど。
I was rewatching clips of that movie Anaconda. And I can't believe they made that a PG-13 movie. That movie was so scary. I should have not seen that as a kid. I can't that and Congo and shit. Fucking Tim Curry getting beat to death by these white gorillas with laser guns and shit, and Meryl Streep or whoever that woman was. Scary, dude. Shit. Anaconda was awesome. Yeah, it shouldn't have been rated PG-13 though, dude. I mean, I'm happy it wasn't, but fuck, dude. That was so violent. Oh man, made me terrified of snakes. Yeah, dude. Fucking that snake was sentient too. He wanted to kill people. It's fucked up, dude. It was fucked, mate. It was absolutely fucked. Ice Cube. Yeah, Ice Cube and J-Lo in a movie that didn't suck. Wow. When he hits the tail with it that pickaxe, that was so badass. What a movie, right? Just saw the first scene of the Vamp Club, and that was all blood and shit. No way it was 13. Dude, that vampire rave or whatever was so cool. That guy's what's going on? It would have been great if they made him more of just just a fucking totally oblivious rave. Hey, what's going on? Oh, is this blood? Oh my god, that's a health code violation for sure. Hey, do you know about this? Why are you being so casual? Hey, what's help! I think the vampire's out. Oh man. Honestly, it's the best movie besides Friday. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So pure. The pureness. It's so pure.
Atomic bomb on Hiroshima. So the Japanese just never quit?
姉ちゃん、ブスまた最低だよ。
お父様の願いに従います。
俺がおならしただよ。彼がおならした。滑稽ね。おかしいかなよ。
こんにちは。セックス大好きです。じゃあね。
僕は君を好きでしかない。
お前なんか大嫌いだ。でもやっぱり好きだよ。
あなた様のチンチンに献上いたします。
俺のチンチン、2時間前に過ぎた
Well, I think I've seen enough. Let's get back to our universe. All right, off.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So Miyuki, is that Japan image correct up there?
No. Never.
What's wrong? They're wearing kimonos, right? They're eating sushi.
Yeah, but なんか Yes, my father. Let's suicide みたいな
Japan, they have so much seppuku. Seppuku's normal in Japan.
Yes,
right?
yes, but yeah, certainly, yeah, Japanese samurai, yeah, なんか頻繁に usually seppuku.
What do you think about the guy who said he likes sex?
びっくりした。Yeah, I was surprised. Like, hello みたいな
Have you met somebody like that before?
Somebody before?
Have you met anybody? So
No, never.
I thought so.
But なんか it is correct なんか I don't like you but I like you. It is correct.
I'm his girlfriend, but it's business really. Simon is not a good person, but I like him more than he likes himself, I think.
Right, but if there's no physical aspect to your relationship, I mean, you don't want to be like, wasting your time.
What's choose life?
What?
Choose life. Simon says it sometimes. He says, choose life, Veronica.
Choose life. Choose life was a well-meaning slogan from a 1980s anti-drug campaign. And we used to add things to it. So I might say, for example, choose designer lingerie in the vain hope of kicking some life back into a dead relationship. Choose handbags. Choose high-heeled shoes, cashmere and silk to make yourself feel what passes for happy. Choose an iPhone made in China by a woman who jumped out of a window and stick it in the pocket of your jacket fresh from a South Asian fire trap. Choose Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and 1,000 other ways to spew your bile across people you've never met. Choose updating your profile. Tell the world what you had for breakfast and hope that someone somewhere cares. Choose looking up old flames, desperate to believe that you don't look as bad as they do. Choose live blogging from your first wank to your last breath. Human interaction reduced to nothing more than data. Choose 10 things you never knew about celebrities who'd had surgery. Choose screaming about abortion. Choose rape jokes, slut-shaming, revenge porn, and an endless tide of depressing misogyny. Choose 9/11 never happened. And if it did, it was the Jews. Choose a 0-hour contract and a 2-hour journey to work. And choose the same for your kids, only worse. And maybe tell yourself it's better that they never happened. And then sit back and smother the pain with an unknown dose of an unknown drug made in somebody's fucking kitchen. Choose unfulfilled promise and wishing you'd done it all differently. Choose never learning from your own mistakes. Choose watching history repeat itself. Choose the slow reconciliation towards what you can get rather than what you always hoped for. Settle for less and keep a brave face on it. Choose disappointment. And choose losing the ones you loved, and as they fall from view, a piece of you dies with them. Until you can see that one day in the future, piece by piece, they will all be gone, and there'll be nothing left of you to call alive or dead. Choose your future, Veronica. Choose life. Anyway. It amused us at the time.
I like you, Mark.
It has come to my attention that there is a Chinese among us. Rest assured, he will be found. Security is launching a full-scale investigation into the genealogy records of every single one of our employees. This man will be found, and there will be dire consequences.
Too bad about that Chinese guy, huh?
Chinese guy, huh? Oh my god! なんか Zelda same face, same Japanese face, and last one who is last one? なんか Japanese old person or なんだろう、ママ
It was supposed to be that there's a secret Chinese guy in the company.
Secret. That is Chinese guy.
Yeah.
Chinese image so bad.
The treasure is a myth. Dad, I refuse to believe that.
Oh, how about football, huh? You guys want to make this a sports podcast?
Nick doesn't watch.
Sure.
That was incredible yesterday. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. I can't wait. My dream, we talked about this before the pod. I want him to just win the Super Bowl and come out of the closet, and it's going to be fucking awesome.
Come out of the closet and and tell everyone to join the DSA.
It would be awesome.
I mean, maybe he's not gay.
Nah, he's probably gay.
Well, he was living with his best friend.
Yeah, he's
for
best
years.
friend, and then
they broke up, and his best friend was tweeting who's like this little Twinkie looking guy. He's like, I'm just gonna focus on me now.
Well, he tweeted something that was like, if the NFL and everyone knew what I knew, and then immediately deleted it. So it was like there was some shady shit. And Aaron Rodgers doesn't talk to his family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's this weird like.
And Olivia Munn was dating.
Well,
a
how do
gay
you know?
guy.
What if this is the reality? Everyone else in the NFL and his family is gay.
I think that's a good. That's possible.
Yeah, that's sort of like a national treasure plot.
Oh yeah, that's the twist.
Yeah. No, you don't understand. It's not me that's gay. It's the entire world. I read that on the back of the Constitution.
That would be so
it's
funny.
right there.
A dude that's just that much in the closet that he tries to say that everyone else is gay.
Me gay?
Yeah.
It's gay to fuck pussy.
I'm sick of all these fucking it's all around.
You know what I can't stand? Quiz. All these quiz coming around here. I was at the cafe the other day with a couple of my friends,
drinking rose
confidants,
just smoking a fucking Vogue cigarette.
Some of my closest associates. It's like, why are you talking like that? You live in Fairfax. You're from McLean. Why do you have that accent?
Fuck yeah. So that's my hope for that.
Stewie, what are you doing? Oh, just doing a little Tai Chi. You know how the Asians look 30 until they're 60? This is why. Of course, then they suddenly look 100, but cross that bridge, you know?
Is this a Japanese thing?
No, Chinese. The Japanese have a whole other thing going on.
Hey, you want to see a movie? Nah, we're Japanese. Let's go watch a schoolgirl bang an octopus. Yeah! Feel good.
Yeah. I got it. Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, a little bit correct. Thank you for watching. I'm Miyuki, and please follow on my Instagram.
Grammar Does Not Exist, written by Katsumoto, posted in January of 2009. This is the second full article I've written about grammar. This was the first. Hopefully I won't repeat myself. When I tell people I acquired, Japanese and Cantonese, the first question many immediately ask is, but what about grammar? Yeah, what about that? At the end of last year, over the holiday season, I was in a car with a Japanese friend, and we got into the subject of why Katsumoto owns so hard at Japanese. Footnote 1. This is called showing off. Your mom seems to like it. End footnote. I never done did study no grammar, just a few thousand sentences, said I. And she was all, what? But you speak so grammatically. This is madness. And then I was like, woman.
This is Sparta!
All my conversations go like this. So how was I able to speak correct Japanese and write correct Cantonese without ever having formally studied their grammar? Indeed, without ever having formally studied either language? Because grammar doesn't exist. I see some of you just choked on your herb tea, so let me say it again slowly. Grammar does not exist. Hearsay! It does too exist. There are books about it and we learn about it in school, and there are books about a lot of things, darling. Doesn't make them real. You see, grammar is an abstraction, like fixed electronic orbits. Footnote 2. Not an expert on this, so someone call me on it if I'm wrong. End footnote. The equator and layers of the protocol stack. None of these things exist. They are make-believe. Or, to put it more gently, they exist because we say they do. They are thought things, idea objects, imaginary. Grammar and all its little babies, conjugations, declensions, endings, it's all made up. There is no set in stone connection between words like iku, to go, and itta, went. They are two separate words that describe two separate things. We only join them together conceptually as conjugated forms of the same verb because we thought it would make things easier. And this is why we made up the abstraction of grammar. In fact, it's why any abstraction gets made up, to make things easier. The world is complicated, and abstraction, when used correctly, makes everything simpler. It gives us neat boxes to put everything in. You wouldn't want a world without abstraction. You could never, for example, talk about a species of animal or about chairs as an overarching type of furniture. You can only talk about individual animals and seating apparatus. The problem, kids, is that abstraction can be misunderstood and thereby misused, such that it actually makes the world more complicated. Misunderstanding is the source of all abstraction heartache. Our abstractions are often so powerful and useful that we take them to be literal, physical fact. Footnote 3. Then again, if the physical world itself isn't real, then... End footnote. From here comes misuse. Misuse. A hammer is good for hitting nails, but when you try to eat food with it, you may end up having a longer day than you ever wished for. Let me go even further. A hammer is good for hitting nails, but if you go up to a star, as in a celestial object, and try to hit it because there be iron in there and I want to get my hits in early, strike it while it's hot. Well, it's just going to be too hot and your hammer will probably melt. Unless you have those magical experimental shields that let you pull a Picard, Riker, Janeway maneuver right the heck through a star. Similarly, the thing with the abstraction of grammar may be less a matter of intrinsic suckage and more a matter of situational suckage. There is a time and place to learn grammar, and that time and place are not when you don't know the language and not outside the language in question. Only learn grammar in the target language. It will only truly make sense then anyway, and you'll have figured almost all of it out through patterns and inference anyway. Remember what Stephen, son of Krashen, said, learning a language is different from learning about a language. The abstraction of grammar fails language learners because it's not abstract enough. It's not simple enough. Abstraction is supposed to reduce confusion and detail. Grammar study tends to only increase these. Perhaps part of the problem is that the thing to be abstracted, human language, is just so human, so alive and fractally complex, so mutable. Reducing it to a few simple rules was probably optimistic at best and arrogant at worst. Perhaps, I don't know. Anyway, you're better off just taking the parts of the language as they come. Don't try to force an ill-fitting, arbitrarily created, observed after-the-fact pattern onto a situation that doesn't merit it. Back to the verb example. The parts of a verb are only parts of the same verb because we say they are. In my experience, you're better off more or less learning them as separate words. After all, they have different meanings, spellings, and sounds. That fits any reasonable definition of a separate word that I can think of. Yes, they are connected, but you're better off figuring out these connections for yourself, which you will, through observation anyway. Learning them before the fact will only hurt you and the forest critters. Next time you're speaking the Nihongo Japanese, ask your Japanese friends whether the verb is transitive or not. Kore, taroshi, jidoshi, hayaku oshiero yo, omae, kono yaro omae. They'll make uncomfortable faces and kind of shrug and change the subject because they don't know. And don't need to, they just use it correctly. One day walking through Paris, I want you to be like, "You there! What's the pluperfect passive subjunctive of..." Just one more thing to add. Another problem with having grammar as an entry point for language study is that it creates possibilities, most of which are possibilities for error. When given a grammatical explanation, it's often presented as a sort of tree of possibilities, with all kinds of node-like things, stems and endings and stuff, and some poorly expressed rules to be instantly programmed into your brain, which will then run computations to churn out sentences like some kind of primitive logic engine or something like that. Not only is this too freaking slow, but invariably people misuse the tree and make illegal combinations, ungrammatical statements. Again, better to just accept how things are said in a language as is just because. Let a certain way of saying something be right just because it's right. This leaves far less room for error. There will be no wild misapplication of rules due to simple logical lapses. Patterns, repetitions of some overarching phenomenon, do exist. Grammar tries and fails to abstract these patterns. The way to master the fictional language patterns we refer to as grammar is by experiencing them in real life, in their natural habitat, used in sentences and phrases by real native speakers. Anything else is, to borrow the PG-13 words of John Papa John B. Snicker from Yuehan, like trying to become an expert in bed by taking sex ed classes. I guess it could happen. Next time, instead of getting a description of the taste of durian, why not just eat it? Durian all over your clothes.
JoJo, the most gayest, straightest anime ever. Oh yeah, it's good stuff. Okay.
It's time you bit the bullet and started caring about something with all your heart and energy. But you can't care about it if you're always holding yourself back in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah, why y'all put cheese on my cheeseburger?
I'm sorry, what?
Shut your bitch ass